All right, what's going on, everybody? We didn't get to 5 and 5 this week on the Tack Show, but we're going to make sure we get it out to you every week. So, Marco and I are sitting down to give you our 5 hot comics in 5 minutes for this week. I don't know. Mark and I were talking. You were thinking we might start expanding it.
Yeah, so I know we've asked for suggestions on this. We've got some good feedback. One was that make sure that we always, if we do it on Tack, make sure that we additionally drop it. We are thinking about, maybe just doing a midday, like a Friday type thing or something, dropping at the end of the week too. You know what I mean? So because we don't have much on the
We don't have
channel
a
at that
Friday
point.
show.
Yeah, we don't have a Friday show, so we might put that into that slot if it works. Number two, we tried at the beginning to keep it to like one independent, one hot seller. This
Yeah,
week we're gonna have 2 hot sellers. And now we're thinking about that. We're thinking about maybe doing a 5 minutes and then do a plus show. So it'll be 5+ when we have something that comes out. Also, too, feel free. Like we really appreciate the feedback, but also suggestions. So if you're a big indie guy, and there's a book we need to see, or if there's a top sell you think we need to hear about, feel free to send it to us. I mean, it never hurts. And if we choose it, we'll definitely give you a shout out for it. Maybe something else. We'll see. But feel
yeah,
free to help us out with that too. We're not trying to make this like our list. We want to make it a community list. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
you want to hear about these books. We want to talk about these books. So let us know. That's how it pretty much goes anyways. A lot of these times we make a couple phone calls around to see what people are talking about or DMs and that's where we get our list from. So Pete, without further ado, let's put up the clock.
and our clock is going to start now. So, with our first book, we are going to start off with a big ticket, as we usually do. And our first big ticket is Ultimate Fallout for the Jurdovic 1 in 25, 9/8 Heritage Auction.
I have a friend, and I know we're starting with we're starting with 2 big books, and I have sold both these books to him very cheap. And he does, when these come up, hit me. Now I know there's questions with the whatnot sale and everything like that. Like I give you this, but this for sure with the Heritage Auction,
It's Heritage.
it's Heritage. There's no funny business going on here. I mean, we don't think.
Yeah,
Until
it
something comes
could
out
be,
down the
but
road.
the chances are
But this
more
is like
documented.
and maybe other tomfoolery did up the price on this a little bit because it did take a little bit of jump from like 27 to 40. Will it always stay there? I don't know, but like
I
at
don't
this
know.
point, as I tell him, you bought it for 200, sell it for 40.
Forty
And don't give me the
thousand
taxes.
dollars.
Don't give me the tax. Even if you sell it for 36, don't give me the tax. I know there nobody has. Yes, you pay more taxes when you make more money. Okay, so yes, yes. But yeah, holy shit, man.
It's
What if you
still
sold it for
profit.
45 for this book, for this fucking book? Sell it for 45. I
Yeah,
mean, unbelievable, unbelievable.
unbelievable. Yeah, also unbelievable. And our next one,
This is the other. This is the one that really chaps me, really, because not
another
only
big
that, but I saw the grading. Yeah, and this
43.
book, I was talking to Pete about this book earlier. Like in 17, when we were at Baltimore on site grading, graded this 9.8. Book was about $200 raw. Then what was it? 2019, somebody was offering a 9.4 for about 1,200. Later in 2019, this book sold for over $2,000. It just broke $2,000, and then towards the end, as soon as the pandemic started, it got into like the $5,000, 2,700, I
This
think,
book
and
has
then
been expensive for a
$5,000,
while, but not
and then
like
15,000, and then 17,000, and 21,000 around the 2001 era, and then boom, 43 to holy shit.
yes, $43,000 it's ludicrous. But
I don't know, man. If you had these 2 books, say it down in the chat. Tell us if you had these 2 books, you're selling them, right?
yes,
Like that's
absolutely.
like there's books that I have, Silver Age books that I'm just going to hold on to. They're for deeper down the road and that type of stuff that are in this price range. But like for this, I mean, obviously I sold them both before, way cheaper than this, and that's not why I'm saying it. I'm just saying like your portfolio can expand. Like sell these
Yeah,
and
I'm selling it just as quickly as if I had these handy. Marvel Comic Presents 158 first
mm-hmm.
clandestine. I'd be selling these too because 50 to $60 for this silliness because they're name dropped. Basically, they're not the same characters.
Yeah,
The villain,
so to clarify really quickly, the character, the Elihath character, which is the
yeah, the Jin in the
Jin,
clandestine team is
she's the one in the green right
Elijah.
there.
Elijah.
Alaya, yeah, she is in the green right there. Is nothing. This whole group has nothing to do with the
No.
TV show Miss Marvel stuff.
And a
Different name,
month
by the way.
ago,
It's
these 10 to 20
Madame is
bucks.
what everybody's saying.
Now 50, 60 bucks. It's a jump.
Crazy.
But
I mean,
I'd
I
sell this
think
as well.
probably in 6 weeks this will be back down to $5 books. That's all I think.
Probably.
We
Probably.
could check back on it. All right, next up, we're running out of time. We might not make it to the
Speaking
5
up,
and
no,
5.
we'll make it. We'll
Let's
make
speed
it
up.
up because this one there's
Oh,
not a lot
this
to
is
say.
I mean, I know there's 200 sales of this book because you're going to tell us.
There is, yes. It's
Because I keep
200 sales.
arguing. At one point, we almost had a 5 and 5 with 3 fucking Wonder Man books.
Because Wonder
Nobody
Man
gives.
books are all selling. There's a lot of copies selling because they're still cheap.
Yeah, but they're selling for dirt cheap for one, and for two, nobody fucking likes Wonder Man. He's a X tier. Remember when I used to do C
There are
list?
fans.
Wonderland wouldn't make. He wouldn't make C. He is not. He is terrible
He has
character.
fans, but if
The
it's not
only
Nathan
thing.
Fillion like
There
they
you go.
used in Guardians, I don't want it.
If Nathan Fillion is him, A+ tier character. If not, garbage. Garbage. I mean, I don't think I've ever read a Wonder Man book. Oh my God, the rock star's back. Look at her.
Yeah, she is.
Oh
You
my
gotta watch
God.
these. You gotta watch these. It's new this week. 1 in 25. It's already hitting $100. I know prices could have come down a little bit. Still hitting that 80.
Yeah.
$80 to $100 range.
I mean, and you got to think now people are kind of on top of her. Obviously, this is a comic book mistake when you meet an artist like this early on and you literally go, "Oh shit, you're a rock star." Like you know you're going to be a rock star. Like when I did with Tony, like called it, like worked out well, but you knew he wasn't going to be a rock star. You just knew he was going to be at least popular because of the stuff that he's putting out. But like
Yeah.
her, I don't know how I didn't get I should have had her sign everything and bought everything she had because she has an aura to her. And I think people finally caught on to it. Okay, well, that's it. We ran out of the 5 minutes.
We ran
We
out of
went a little
time,
bit
but
over.
yes, she's fantastic.
Oh, I mean, she's not going anywhere either.
No,
by the
no.
way. And this is it. Like, this is where you see the development. Like, if all of a sudden it was all diamonds and sparkling all the time, I know that we're extended period.
Yeah, we're going overtime. That's fine.
But like, when you look at the difference in her covers, although there's similarity with the shining of the leather, and like I'm not a big boobies on a comic book. I have to buy it. Like that's not my thing.
I like it. I'm yeah.
Oh, I mean, I like boobies. Don't get me wrong. I just
Yeah, I
like
know, I
I'm
hear
not.
you.
Yeah. I'm just all the aspects that she puts into a comic book and the way she draws things are very realistic and it's very appealing. Everything from the colors to the lines to like sometimes I think people overqualify what art is. Like, oh, that's
Mm,
really great art. That's why I like the cover. No, this is actually quality art that's being done, and I think it's actually underrated at this point. And I do
yeah,
think that if you're going to get in on her, she still now is the time. Like, get everything she's done so far now
you still can.
because she's not getting worse. These aren't getting worse. You understand, right? Like
Yeah.
this is she did bubbles on the cover. I mean, she's arguably getting better. Like what how how I don't
Expanding her
understand it.
repertoire. Also, the covers are looking different. They're not all the same.
That's what I'm
One-trick
saying.
pony.
That's typically not what happens. Typically you just get, oh shit, I got the niche. I'm gonna rerun it, run it. I'm gonna Scotty Young it to death. I'm gonna Peach Momoka to death. I'm gonna AH it to death. Except for AH doing Star Wars covers where you get half a face of Chewbacca and half a face of Han. I don't understand that, but
All right, let's leave that one out.
yeah, okay, but like like J. Scott Campbell, perfect example, right? Like
Yeah.
you get all that type of stuff.
They got his place,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Well, he's got his butt arc all the time that he does. Like, I mean, what I'm just saying it like the knee bend, but you get these certain tropes all the time. And I thought her trope was going to start to be shining diamonds or something to that effect.
I
Or
got you.
real nice, like real bright eyes.
J.J. Abrams lens flares.
Yeah, J. Abrams, very good. But now, like, she doesn't even show eyes pretty much in this book. Literally, you can't even see eyes in this book. Like, closed eyes. It's not open eye, like open hypnotizing eyes. Amazing, like the roller skate off, like just a whole different scene. It's unbelievable. So
yeah, and we don't get word bubbles on covers much anymore.
Yeah.
It's a lot. That's a lost art as
lost
well.
art. Like just the detail overall. I thought it was gonna, be more portrait, big pictures with her, and then you get this, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. That's all I got, Pete. We're way over. We're double the time.
That's fine. That was our overtime, and we'll be back next week.
Next week it is.
All right, later.
Later.